One thing that I think is we've been very blessed is we've had the right group of people in every situation of the church. When we were wandering around, we had people that were glad to jump in there and set up.
Yep.
But when we got ready to build, like we were saying, that's one of the hardest things on a church group is to be in a building process. And it took us a few years to get the facility built, to get into it. But once we got into it, and even through the building stage, it was just, we not only maintained, but I think we grew.
Oh yeah.
And the church group, it just kept
And
supporting one another.
alive.
It kept the excitement
Yeah.
alive, and even though it took us so long to get the process done, everybody stayed excited about it. And
I remember when we have the work going on out here, there'd be all kinds of people just showing up just to help out, maybe pick up some paper.
Oh, yeah.
They were just ready to do whatever. Even back a little bit further, Shannon Rose, her and I took a bike trip one time from Eagletown all the way to Sheridan. Now I don't know how many miles that is, but we had little guys. And I don't know how long it took us, but I'm sure it took us way too long. But we had a blast. I mean,
about 6-7 miles there.
It was a
That's
blast.
a good little trip.
And we got to Sheridan, went to the park, and had some time to eat and that kind of thing. And then I think we rode the miles back, all the way back to Eagletown, where wife and I were living at the time.
Lynette, Ed and Nyla's little girl, she would sit on my lap and she'd say, "God is so good, God is so good."
I was thinking of some of the evangelists we've had. We've had like Dan Stetler, Daryl Stetler and family. I still remember they had their whole family. That means Daryl Lee and all of them. And I remember singing the song, says, "I want to go there, I went to go," whatever it was. And it was a beautiful time. They just share and singing, and their whole family, all of them, Sherilyn and all of them they were just little then.
Little young.
And it was fun to have them come and sing, and he preached for us.
Right.
But there was so many others as well. Of course, we've had Brother Sutherland come as an evangelist, and others that have come.
And see, a lot of people that have come in and felt the presence of God and testified to that, and realized that we've had a church that has some longevity, but yet the Spirit of God is still on the church.
Yep.
There was one time, I don't know if you remember, I think Brother Hobbs was there, I believe, when we went about 5 to 6 weeks without any preaching.
Right.
You remember that?
I do.
God just literally settled down in that time.
There's some people got really settled during that
Yes.
time too.
Yes.
Some good people that really grew in grace.
Yes.
Brother Dowler started our family life retreats, and at that particular time, our church was we were just doing all kinds of things, but this family life retreat just kind of, I don't know how to say it. We did it at Oblong, Illinois. Went over to Paul Gray's little campground there, and had wonderful times. I think we did it 2 or 3 times at least. And so I took it. I remember the particular time that I went alone. Connie had stayed at home. I can't remember why, but she probably just needed the time alone away from me. But anyway, I went alone, and I was so glad I did. The Lord really met me that the first day we were there, and I just really remember that particular time. I don't know for sure if, but whether it was that one or it was another one, but Rob Price had been there, come to that one. I think it was that one there. And that's when he gave his heart to the Lord. Actually solidified, I'm going to go this way.
Yep.
And it was right there at Family Life Retreat in Oblong. And in that old campground. And God came and met a lot of people's needs. And it was just a beautiful, beautiful spirit. Again, it was just enhanced our family, our whole family, in that we were able to come together and feel God wherever we were at. Didn't matter.
Yep.
This group of people they're in love with God. They're in love with each other. We blended together all kinds of families and all kinds of backgrounds. I mean, we're talking some from the back hills of Kentucky or whatever, or Virginia or West Virginia or wherever it is, and put these people together that not normally wouldn't have been put together, but we fell in love with each other. That's the biggest thing, and it's just been a wonderful time. Now this 25 years we're here, and just been a beautiful time together, and I've loved every minute of it. God has helped us, given us good pastors along the way. We're thankful for Brother Forsey, and we're thankful for what he's doing for us, and how the Lord's just directing him, giving him power to preach, and just loving every minute of it.
Loving every minute of it. He's on fire, and the church is on fire, and we're ready to go to heaven together.